Julie Thornton Johnson and her husband, Jimmy Johnson, are passionate dog lovers. They share their home with 3 beloved dogs who are regular occupants of their bed. Therefore, when an unfamiliar dog found its way into their bed in the middle of the night, they initially didn't think much of it. Residing in southeastern Tennessee, the couple went about their usual routine without suspecting anything unusual until the morning after a thunderstorm. That's when Jimmy turned to Julie, puzzled, and asked, "Whose dog is this?" Julie found herself equally perplexed, as she had no clue who this 90-pound bulldog lab mix was, lounging comfortably in their king-size bed, or how she had ended up there. Julie recounted the moment, saying, "He and I locked eyes for a second and just were silent, and I was like, that's not our dog." The unexpected guest, however, seemed entirely at ease. Lying on her back, belly up, hoping for some belly rubs, Julie was struck by 2 mysteries: how the dog had entered their house, and why their 3 dogs hadn't made a fuss, since they usually bark at the slightest disturbance, be it a squirrel, rabbit, or bird in the yard. The couple surmised that they might have inadvertently left the back door open, but they remained baffled as to how the mystery dog had infiltrated their home without their canine companions sounding the alarm. Despite the initial shock, Julie and Jimmy soon realized that the intruder was no threat. It was obvious then that she was of no harm to anybody. "She was just a pup having a spend-at-night party," Julie said. While they were ready to welcome their newfound furry friend into their family, the couple wanted to ensure they weren't inadvertently taking someone else's cherished pet. Julie decided to post on Facebook, writing, "This is the weirdest post I've ever had to make. Is this your dog?" A few hours later, Chris Hawkins and Felicia Johnson responded, confirming that the mystery dog was indeed theirs, and her name was Nala. Nala had slipped away during a walk when she managed to free herself from her collar. Chris and Felicia had searched for her but were forced to turn back when darkness fell. Hoping that Nala would eventually make her way back home, Chris and Felicia were surprised when she instead found shelter with Julie and Jimmy, seeking refuge from the thunderstorm. According to Julie, Nala didn't employ any unconventional means of entry, stating, "She definitely did not use the key under the mat. She didn't come down the chimney. She didn't break in through a window." Julie humorously added, "We've had some people asking us like, well, did she come in through the air conditioning vents? How did this dog get in the house? No, she walked right in the front door." On the night in question, Julie woke up around 4:30 a.m. and initially assumed the lump she saw was one of her dogs. It wasn't until 6:30 a.m. when Jimmy woke up that they realized it wasn't one of their own. Julie explained, "She's almost as big as I am, but since she's been a puppy, I carry her on my hip like she's a little kid. And now that she's grown, she still expects me to do that. So Julie had to carry the big dog out of their house as if she were a child." This unusual encounter resulted in Nala and her owners forming new friendships with Julie's dogs, even arranging a playdate for them. The story of Nala's unexpected slumber party became a viral sensation, much to everyone's surprise. Chris Hawkins commented on the unexpected turn of events, saying, "We honestly never would have thought that Nala would, invite 5 other amazing beings into our lives. So I feel like other people need to share in this laughter." As a result, he reposted Julie's original story, which then gained widespread attention.